Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and biscuits. My name is Lazy Biscuit, host of the Lazy Biscuit YouTube channel. Now, I fear no game. Silent Hill, more like Snoresville. Resident Evil, more like sit down, ya baby game. But that game, it scares me.
That game strikes fear into the hearts of many. That game is Super Mario Party.
Okay, I guess I should cut the bit and explain what's going on. Super Mario Party needs DLC. Badly. No, don't get me wrong. I love the Mario Party series. In fact, Mario Party 8 is one of my favorite games of all time, and I still play it to this day. And I loved Super Mario Party as well.
Super Mario Party brought Mario Party back to its roots after the last couple Mario Parties gave us a car. Whose idea was that anyways? It's Mario Party, not Mario Kart. And they even sweetened the deal by giving us new characters, new game modes, and even a new way to play Mario Party with allies and character-specific dice blocks. And yet Super Mario Party has something missing. See, the other Mario Party games have had about 6 or 7 boards. Heck, the first Mario Party had 8 different boards, and these boards are just absolutely wonderful, not only to look at, but to play on. Waluigi's Island, Koopa's Tycoon Town, EGAT's Garage, Bowser's Warped Orbit, just to name a few of my favorites, they have a charm to them, and they really show off the theme of the board. Waluigi's Island, for example, which is going to be the board I probably show off an example most of, it really shows off Waluigi's personality of being mysterious and sneaky and mischievous, with, you know, one part of the island having all these red spaces on it, and one part of the island having this giant TNT pile. Where did he get all this TNT from? Nobody knows. He's building this island. Waluigi propaganda everywhere, and of course we can't forget his agent for Luigi, with this little Luigi house being crushed by this Waluigi hammer. It really shows off that this is Waluigi's Island. Another example is Koopa's Tycoon Town. It's a crazy, hectic, chaotic town full of reckless drivers, hotels on every street, and bandits that are willing to steal coins from those hotels to give them to you. It really fits being a tycoon town, you know, being a hotel town, being just, you know, giving you money every corner. It really fits, you know, really makes you think, okay, this is a tycoon town. It feels like a tycoon town.
Now, I'm not saying Super Mario Party's boards are bad or terrible or anything like that, but they aren't as enjoyable or rememberable as other Mario Party maps. And the thing is, Super Mario Party's boards are all just the same. They're just one giant square arena. That's pretty much it. Now sure, these maps do try and change things up with their little event spaces, but that still runs into some pretty big problems.
Dragon Fruit Paradise is a good example of this. This is one of the worst Mario Party boards I've ever played, in my personal opinion. And I can go on and on and on and on about why I don't like this board, but I'm just gonna shorten it down and give 3 main reasons why it really doesn't fit. One, the main gimmick of the board is the whole fruit islands. They do different things, like for the pineapple island, it's got this giant ice cream cone and something happens when it melts. And for the watermelon island, I still have no idea what it does. They don't explain that. The only thing that I've known in Partner Party is that there's a star on top, and it takes very tedious tasks to get that star, but in the regular Mario Party, I don't even know what it does. And for the longest time, I didn't know what these two things do, because to get them to happen is pretty rare because of the layout of this map. Now, there's 2 bridges, a sand bridge and a regular bridge. The sand bridge collapses after a number of people walk on it. But you don't know when it's going to collapse or when it's going to crumble. There's no set like, okay, you can walk across 3 times before it starts crumbling and then 5 more times before it completely falls apart. It's not like that. And once it falls apart, you can't go back to the first island or to the pineapple island. You can't, because it's broken. And the second bridge is guarded by a giant blooper, which has a chance of sending you back to the start, but yeah, it's like a 10% chance, so it's completely useless to even have in the first place. And not only that, the other way you can travel the islands is through these pipes, but you have to land directly on that event space, which makes sense. That's what Mario Party's done before, you know, you have to land on it. It makes sense, right? But I haven't seen what these things do, and as I say this, I just finished up this recording and just found out what the pineapple ice cream does. It just basically prevents you from shopping on the pineapple island, and that's pretty underwhelming to me, honestly, because I thought, oh, it's gonna trap the player or something. No, it just prevents you from shopping there, and that's kind of ridiculous because they hype it up to be something else. 2, it doesn't have anyone representing the board. What I mean by this is Mario Party boards have someone representing it. Koopa's Tycoon Town has Koopa Troopas, Waluigi Island has Waluigi. Heck, even the other Super Mario Party boards have their own little mascots. The closest thing we have to Mega Fruit Paradise, someone representing Mega Fruit Paradise, is Blooper. He really doesn't even do that much. Like I said, he's guarding a bridge with a chance for you to send back, or a chance for you to get sent back to the start. But that's pretty much it. He's not like the main character representing this, and it's kind of ridiculous. That's how you know, okay, I know this map, it has boos on it, so it's a boo map, but this one, it doesn't have anyone. 3, the board doesn't make much sense. What I mean by this is the board's called Mega Fruit Paradise, but only 2 islands are fruit. I feel like it would have made more sense to have the other islands to also be fruit. Maybe like one island's an orange, or maybe one island's a mango, or one of the islands is actually a smoothie stand. That would make sense, right? It would be pretty fitting since it's called Mega Fruit Paradise, right? And these smoothies, maybe the smoothie also gives you different islands, but no, it's nothing like that. And like I said, I could go on and on and on, but like, that's the one thing that really makes me upset. If it's called Mega Fruit Paradise, why isn't the whole place just giant fruit? You know, that makes sense, right?
And it's not just that one map, it's the others as well. Womp's Domino's Ruins would make more sense if it was something like Womp's Fortress and involved other stone-like Mario enemies like Thwomps or Wallops. Kamek's Tantalizing Tower doesn't really feel like a map that Kamek made. It feels more like a map that Wario made because it's decked out in gold and gold coins are just showered everywhere and the shop prices constantly keep changing. You know, that's what Wario does. He's greedy, he loves money. That's why it feels more like a Wario map. And King Bomb's Powder Keg Mine, try saying that 10 times fast, I actually kind of enjoyed that map. It makes sense for King Bomb to have this Bomb Factory type mine dealio thing, but still, I don't remember much about it. The only thing that really struck out to me on that map was the giant bomb in the middle of the map, and that's pretty much it.
Now this wouldn't seem like a big problem if these weren't the only 4 boards. Now, Super Mario Party excels in everything else, well, except for online mode, but several other games have this problem as well, so it's really not Super Mario Party's fault that online mode sucks. It's really more so of a Nintendo's fault for having faulty online. The point I'm trying to make is that the game needs more boards, more things to do, just add more stuff to it, more DLC. Thing is, it wouldn't even be that difficult to add. They could just add things from previous Mario games. Now sure, some people would see this as a lazy decision, but the way I see it, they can make this the ultimate Mario Party. And speaking of ultimate,
Super Mario Party could go the route of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now I don't mean this in the sense that they would add every single Mario Party map or every single Mario Party character from previous Mario games. That would kind of be a bit much for Mario Party, but I mean adding things from previous Mario Party. For example, in the very first Mario Party, each character had their own little character-specific board, so why not add that back, but as a challenge. For example, if you beat every single Super Mario Party board as Waluigi, you would unlock Waluigi's Island as a bonus board. Or if you beat every single Super Mario Party board as Luigi, you would unlock Luigi's Engine Room. And for the characters that don't really have or had a character-specific board in Super Mario Party, it wouldn't really be that hard to make one for them. Like for example, Daisy, her whole map board, whatever, it could be decked out in like trainings or sporty things because she's known as being sporty and energetic and enthusiastic. And for Bowser's minions, they can have their own little like minion club get together, right? And each board that you beat as different minions, more of that kind of minion would be added to the club. Like for example, if you beat every single Super Mario Party board as Goomba, more types of Goombas would be added to the club, like they're joining in. That could be like their own little challenge there, you see. In Super Mario Party 2, each character dressed up for the board they were on. So why not add that back? That was they only added that in Super Mario Party 2 and I really want to see that again. For example, in Womp's Domino's Ruins, the characters could dress up as explorers. In King Bomb's Powder Keg Mine, they could dress up as miners. In Mega Fruit Paradise, they could be dressed up in swimwear. In Kamek's Tantalizing Tower, they could be dressed up as witches or wizards or something like that, you know, fit Kamek's theme. And this could be toggled on and off in the party pad planer thing. You could turn on the costumes or off on the costumes. And the thing is, in the character-specific maps, they would dress up as that character. Like for example, in Waluigi's Island, the characters would dress up as Waluigi. This was such a cool concept, and I'm sorry to go on a rant about this, but this was just such a cool concept, and I really don't know why they didn't add it back. In Super Mario Party 3, why not add back the duel mode? In Mario Party 6, why not add the night and day cycles back? In Mario Party 8, why not add the whole trophy collecting thing? You know, where you collected the little figurines and you got to play with them? Why not add that back? There was so much potential and so much joy in these previous Mario games that were just wasted. Like Mario Party's 2 costume idea. Why was that just for the one game? It was amazing. I loved it. It is perfect. It's perfect to add all these previous things into Super Mario Party to truly make it a Super Mario Party. I mean, come on, people. It's right there.
And of course, we can't forget about the amiibos. Now, here's the thing. I had a bit of a difficult time trying to figure out what they could probably do with the amiibos. I mean, I don't want them to go to waste or anything. I mean, they created Super Mario Party amiibos for a reason, and then it hit me. Why not make it so that each amiibo gives a character a special little costume? This could be a totally original Super Mario Party costume where they're decked out in some party going outfit or something. Like Waluigi, he's got a party hat on and he's got a bow tie on. Something like that. And it wouldn't only just be the Super Mario amiibos, it would also be different other amiibos, like the Super Smash Bros. 3's. Wario's Super Smash Bros. Amiibo could give you Wario's biker outfit for Super Mario Party. Because the thing is, we don't see much of Wario's biker outfit outside of WarioWare and Super Smash Bros. And I don't know why they don't do that much. I mean, you gave him the outfit, why not utilize it? Or maybe they could do callbacks to different outfits from previous game, like Luigi's Super Mario Party amiibo, or his Super Smash Bros. Amiibo. He could give Luigi a Mr. L costume or something like that, you know. And while we're at it, why not add just a couple more mini-gaming characters? I won't go into the details though for all the character dices they would add and all the whatnots, but I will say, I would like to see someone that's like an unpredictable thing, like, because you wouldn't predict it because it's like, oh, it's like Ashley, or Egad, or Pauline, someone like that, because you never would expect them like that. But why not add Link? Because, you know, he's already in Mario Kart, so why not? I mean, that'd be a pretty cool thought, right? I mean, I can't be the only one that thinks that, right? Because, you know, Link is just so awesome. He deserves to be in every single Mario spin-off because Link is so awesome. Oh, yeah, Link is the greatest. What I'm trying to say is, do something with the amiibos at least. If you have them, use them. I mean, come on.
And that, my friends, is what I would add for Super Mario Party's DLC. Do you agree with me? What would you add for Super Mario Party's DLC? Answer down in the comments below. And I think we all know what Super Mario Party really needs. Cool team names again. I mean, what's the deal with partner party? If I'm Waluigi and my partner's Daisy, we're Team Waluigi. And that doesn't make any sense. In the previous Mario Parties, they'd had cool team nicknames, like the Awkward Date or the Double Facers. I mean, come on, that's what made Mario Party's tag team partner party so cool. Come on, just add that back already. Biscuits!